Recently, I've been looking at different album covers and thinking, that could be a really cool Geometry Dash level. So instead of doing something productive, I had the idea of turning album covers into Geometry Dash levels. For the past week, I turned this layout into the style of 3 different albums, and those albums are IGOR, Discovery, and Yeezus. If many of you guys enjoyed this video, I could do a part 2, so give me ideas on what albums I should do next. And also subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000, so it would help me greatly. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so we are going to turn this first part from here, ending here, into IGOR. So the first thing I'm going to do is make all of these objects black. Alrighty, let's do some more. So let's change the background. We'll make it just completely blank because IGOR has just a blank pink background. 6. And there we go, guys. Check it out. We just have these floating objects, so now we'll create some things to go, like, under it. Like, I don't know, we'll put, like, ramps or something. I'm not gonna do that. So I've chosen just to put ramps. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but whatever. Just putting 4 ramps next to each other to make the square, and then just copy and pasting, and this is what I came up with. I think it looks pretty decent. So we're just gonna copy paste. Alright, so here's what we got. This is not the finished product. I am going to add more, but this is just kind of the bare bones of what the object's going to look like. I will add stuff in front of them. I'll probably add some cool area triggers. Next, let's do something with the orbs. What would be something IGOR themed that we could do with the orbs? Alright, I got an idea. We make it black and white. Oh, but look, these need to also be black and white. So yes, so this is what is going on. I might change this, but for now it's cool. So it's nothing too cool. I just put some black stuff under the orbs. Honestly, it's cool. I couldn't think of anything else to put. I'm thinking of doing something really cool to put above these structures. You know that Ty, the creator in the music video Earthquake, has this blue suit, so I want to make it blue. It looks okay. I could do better. I decided that I'm literally just gonna use the blocks. I don't know. I didn't know why I chose not to do it before, but these are a way better. Oh yeah, way better. Holy, look at that. And it's only 3 objects. Like, oh my goodness, I'm such a dunce. I don't know how to pronounce it. Whatever. Oh, that's way better. Oh yes, yes. I'm gonna increase the saturation. Saturation increaser. Oh yeah, and it's only like 6 objects. Jesus, what was I thinking when I did the other thing? So I put some more of that detail. I want to leave some blocks without this detail, just so you know you got a little bit of variation. So now I'm gonna add a very subtle area move trigger to these structures. So let's get into that. Like what? 100, offset none, move distance. I'm gonna go like 10. So we get 45. We'll see. 45 is way better. Oh goodness, wow! It's amazing what a few angles can do. Just it's perfect. And honestly, let's give it an offset of like 10. These are finally coming together. All right, let's add just a few indicators because even though like indicators are kind of frowned upon, I just want to add some where it's not really clear where you need to go. Okay, I have a really good idea. What if I make the indicators magic wands? Because new magic wand, guys. Please get the joke. I'm going to add one here, one right here, so that the player knows that you've got to jump here so you can hit that. I'm just going to be very, very not creative, and I'm just going to make a circle of clouds. A bunch of you guys probably already know what I'm going to do. Oh, that's cool. I added some star pulses things. I actually put these clouds down, like, so that you're only seeing, like, the top part, this part right here. I think I like it a little bit more, actually. And without further ado, here's the final product. Let's get straight into part 2. For this one, we are making Daft Punk Discovery, magnificent album, and for this, we're just gonna be using white. Alright, so here's what we got. We got the just generic white spikes and everything, basically everything else on 0, and we've got the blocks on 1, where you can get a little bit funky with the blocks, just very slightly gray. So we got this. Right now it doesn't look that good, but I'm going to add glow around it that'll make it look like reflective metal, like Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger by Jenkins. So here's what I did. Just made it all very nice and reflective. Dude, I genuinely think I screwed up so much with this, like, oh, dude. After looking at Jenkins' version of this, what was I thinking? Alright, so this is not bad. But we do have to make more. So what I'm going to do next is make the thing with a rainbow whatever looking thing below the box. So that what we're going to do is we're going to be super big brain. We're going to copy paste. And we're going to bring it 2 pixels this way, 2 pixels down. And now what we're going to do is we're going to give this a specific color. We're going to make it 4 red. You guys are probably wondering, why are we making 4 red? Isn't it rainbow? Well, we're going to use an area trigger. Alright, so let's do something with the spikes. Now this is great, but I think what it needs is a little bit of stars. You know, the sparkles that kind of metal gives off. If you look at the actual album, you can see like a little bit of sparkles in it, yeah? So that's what I'm going to try and do next. I added some little glow, just some glow in the bottom corner. And I also added a bit of pulses so the gray blocks will kind of do this pulsing thing. Alright, so I came up with this. Well, I didn't really come up with it. It's very inspired by Jenkins, but I did make it myself. It looks like shit. So here's what I ended up doing. It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna keep it because I am gonna add more, so maybe it'll be better as I go. I'm not really sure what I should do. I mean, I know. We put some air decoration. We make it gold because silver and gold, that's like the duo, right? Daft Punk. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? I spent 30 damn minutes trying to find out how to make things look gold. Okay. So, I chose to do this for the orbs. I just made this sort of golden little sphere, and I put a piece of glow at the bottom right, because the light is coming from the bottom right. Oh, I don't know how good that looks, actually. Oh, that's way better. Oh, great. All right. So we solved that problem.
I finished making the orb detail. Looks pretty good. And I also added a cool thing that will happen here when it hit the... So yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. Maybe I'll give it a different color.
Next thing I did was I made the metal rainbow objects move. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a background. So let's do that right now. I don't know. Good. Honestly, I'm just going to copy paste. Just make a bunch of these. Oh my god, bro.
Intermission.
Good job. You're halfway in the video. Keep going. I believe in you.
God. No, it looks like shit. I'm not keeping them. Alright, you know what the flippity floppers I'm gonna do? I've ran out of patience. I've got no other ideas. So you know what? I'm gonna be worse than uncreative and just make a grid. This is all I got. Let's see the final product.
Alright guys, the next and the final part of this level will be based off of Yeezus by Kanye West. I do not support anything he has said or done these past few years. For the objects, some of them though, not all of them, are gonna be... Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change the background for now, just because it's a little bit too hard to see. You guys are gonna see where I'm going with this soon. Just wait. This is kind of gonna be hard because we're working with like reflective CD colors. So we could just put like blue and orange and whatever's on the album cover. I don't want to do that. I want to make it look like genuine CD reflective plastic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something inspired by Flash when he did Planispheres. It was like kind of lines there. I don't know how to describe it, so I'm gonna do it and then I'll tell you guys what I mean.
Just some lines. And I gave it 74. So what I'm gonna do with 74 is I'm gonna make yet another area trigger, guys. We're on a roll with area triggers. It's gonna be 100. The offset's gonna be none. It's gonna be from opacity this to opacity that. And I'm gonna give it like a randomization of 100. So, okay, maybe not. Okay, wait. We're gonna take just these top objects and just scale them. So these technically are one object. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, we got this. We got this cool looking thing. So we're just gonna copy paste these. So we got this. Very bare bones, but after this, we're gonna do another thing. So we're literally just gonna copy paste these again. These are gonna be number 2, so these are gonna be blue. Okay, so we have this. Now we got this.
Alright, so here's what I did. I just made just a very nice generic 3D thing for these half blocks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spice them up a little bit with a area trigger. 10, too drastic. Let's make it like 10 randomization. Oh my god, that looks like utter shit. Okay, that looks at least a little bit better. Yeah, honestly, that looks better. And it kind of looks like it fabricates as it goes on screen. Yeah, that's really tough. I'm not really planning on doing anything with these spikes for now. For now, let's just give it the same group as was on the area trigger. You know what I'm gonna do? Delete all this. I know that. Yeah, right here. The ones that are almost never used because they remind people of the dark ages of generic levels. Honestly? Yeah. That is great. It's not great. What the f*** am I thinking? Alright, so I made just these blocks. I didn't follow that glass thing I was doing because it was too hard. I ended up making these gradient things, like the type of gradients you would find in like trans. And it kind of goes off into the distance. It's very nice. I'm not going to leave these plain. So I'm thinking of giving it a kind of glassy texture. This is a very Flash-inspired part. I just realized there's a lot of stuff in here that Flash would definitely do. Like these 3D gradient things. Like that's totally something you would find in like Hologarden.
So here is this gear design that I made. The smaller one is an exact copy of the other one, but I changed some things. And now we are going to take this and put it in different parts of the level. Now, I think that the gears, they stand out a little bit too much. And the reason why is I think it's because of that blaring red that the original album has. So I'm going to add some red to the other objects. I just made these background things that will move in the background, but also in correspondence to where the gears are. Don't ask me how long it took me to align them. There we go.
I ran into a bit of a problem after making this background. The background is cool and all, but it goes through these blocks that I have, so I might have to replace them with something a little bit less transparent. I guess we're gonna have to do this again. Alright, so I redid these, just made them so the solid blocks, and I also made a background. I'm actually at school right now. Dizzy Dilly Bar 723, you want to say something?
Oh, hey guys, it's Dizzy.
Alright, so here's what I ended up doing. I just made some orb decoration, which is just squares. I'll show you how they work. I made these blocks here. I put this white thing behind them so that these blocks don't leak through, so it looks a little bit cleaner, in my opinion. I also made this red thing. I am basically done. I just gotta maybe, I don't know, change the ground because it's still default. Just a bit more polishing and then we can see the final product. So what'd you think? Did I capture the feel of each album well enough? Personally, I don't think I did. But it was a fun experiment, and one day you should try and do it with your favorite album. Anyways, hope y'all have an awesome summer. This has been End Step. Thanks for watching. I just want to say, happy Pride Month to everyone. To anyone who feels as if they aren't enough. To anyone who feels like they're in the wrong body. To anyone who feels like they can't hide any longer. And to anyone who feels as if they need to keep hiding their whole life. I want to let you know that you are never not enough. You are amazing. Not just who you are right now, but who you choose to be and who you choose to be with. You will always be amazing. Don't ever forget that. Well, no one really comes this far in the video. I'm not even gonna take this chance to advertise anything about my channel. Just genuinely thank you. I'm making this too dramatic. All right, bye.